Welcome back to the channel. Today is the 29th of March, which for us in England is Freedom Day.
Freedom!
Yay. So we're going to drive down to the south coast and try and do a walk at a place called Crowlink, which has been recommended to us.
Yeah, the press is saying it's going to be really busy out there, but we will see. They could just be hyping it. Let's hope so. Did you get it?
I did, and they had strawberries on offer for £1.
So did you get some of them? Well, there's a surprise. Carol just got a pepper and an onion to go with our lunch. From today, we're free to go out and about in our camper vans, but the advice is to stay local, and we're still not allowed to stay overnight.
Push me out to sea, baby. It's the best thing for us both. I'll be happy out there, baby. Fish below and stars above.
We've mainly been using our car to go out and do shopping and stuff when we've needed to during lockdown. And that's a Volvo XC60. And it really makes you appreciate the suspension now that we're back in the NV200.
To sea, baby. There's nothing left for you,
Anybody know what these roadworks are near Chailey?
love, baby. But it borders down so low, and you'll be happier.
This is the East Sussex village of Cooksbridge.
I was up on your beach one morning, strange shell lying on the shore. Put me to your ear and I'll whisper.
We're just coming into the town of Lewes now. Haven't been here for quite some time during lockdown. So just up here on the left hand side, this red brick building just coming into view by this diversion sign. That's the old Lewes police station where I used to work for quite some time. And just down here on the left is the new police station. This building there, that white one. This tunnel cuts under the South Downs and provides an easy link to the main A27. Up on the right here, on the banks of the river, is a property that featured in Grand Designs. No hang gliders today. Somebody flying a Union Jack there, nice to see. We're just passing the Seven Sisters Country Park here. We made a video about this earlier, so I'll link to that if you would like to see it. So just up here we've got our turning when we get to the village. He's doing a litter pick. Not a very nice road to do a litter pick on, is it?
Quite dangerous.
Yeah. I once got called to these woods with a report of a UFO landing in the woods. And I was one of several officers that had to come here and do a search. But we never found anything. Just for the UFO spotters. We didn't actually believe it was a UFO. But we had to come just to counter that it could be an aircraft that had crashed. Okay, this is where we're turning right. The access road here is quite narrow, which is not a problem for our van at all. but it might be for the bigger vans, so just beware. go. So it's a bit slopey, so
display.
it looks like,
You want to be at the top end.
yeah, be at the top end.
After this blue one here, squeeze in there, or the other side of the red
I'm
one?
not sure. Look at the white one. Is that flatter there? We are going to be a bit slopey, but
Yeah.
it's not too bad, is it?
It'll do. Got the levelling ramps.
I thought this was National Trust, but go and have a look. You might still need a ticket.
Yeah.
Whilst Carol goes to get the ticket, I'm going to get this van on the ramps.
Yeah, it's National Trust, so we're valid to closing time.
Brilliant. Actually using the ramps today. Very rare. Hello, Hunchback. I've offered to put the roof up for her, but she's turned me down.
It's time for a walk. So I think we'll take a walk down to the cliffs and then hang a left towards Berlin Gap.
Look at this really long water trough. Never seen one
Sorry?
this long before.
First time my drone's ever caught me. It taught me a lesson.
Oh, that wind's really cold. I think I'm going to have to put my coat on.
Go on then.
That's better.
Good. It's cold, isn't it?
It is a bit fresh.
I mean, freezing, I'd say. About fresh.
This is a fencing machine by the look of it. Very impressive.
Kiss us.
Up ahead on the cliff is the Sarsen Stone in memory of William Clarkes Campbell Esquire, who donated this land for public enjoyment.
I'm going to put a stone on the top. nice and warm down here in the dip.
Yeah, it is.
Out of the wind. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for this challenge? This looks a bit of a steep one.
We're at the top.
Made it to the top.
Not too bad, was it really?
Nice. Quite, didn't go on too long.
No.
It was quite steep.
Yeah. Another steep one.
Coming up to the brow of this steep hill.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good view behind.
Wow.
So milky white, isn't it? Because of the
Chalk
chalk
in the
falls.
sea.
It's amazing how sheltered it is down here. Once you get off those hills and into the dips, it's very pleasant today. Here we are at Burling Gap, run by the National Trust, and this is as far as we're walking today. It looks like the restaurant is serving takeaway teas and coffees, but not much else.
So it looks like the loos are open.
Yeah, I think so.
They'd have to be, wouldn't they?
Yeah. With this many people here.
Yeah. There's no way you'd get me standing on the edges. You've had several cliff falls just recently.
It's pointless them putting a sign saying cliff edge and then people.
Well, I suppose
people
that's
stand
just
the
for their
other
own
side of it.
protection, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I agree that the signs are pointless. But then when tragedies happen, these days people are quick to try and put the blame on somebody else, aren't they? They never take responsibility for their own actions.
Yeah.
Got to be really careful when, if you're putting a drone down on the grass, you're really careful, because I was filming here with a different drone and a spider climbed on board and kept climbing across the lens whilst I was in flight.
Gentle little light, kicking at the walls.
There used to be more cottages here, but there are only 2 left now, and the others have all fallen into the sea.
So I'll wait for you back on the track, okay?
Okay.
I'll link to the video where Carol got caught in the driving rain here. This little dog kept overtaking us as we walked back up the hill. There's a tranquil little garden here on the left, which we missed on the way down.
Let me check the map here, because this might be where we go. Yeah, so we're going straight up here. And then we're looking for turning on the left.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, I've never heard that. I just know them as the Seven Sisters, which is the group name.
I can remember doing it as part of a geocaching puzzle cache once, was based on the Seven Sisters. It's getting much too hot.
Yep. Doesn't surprise me. When that wind drops, it's absolutely baking, isn't it?
It is. And when you're walking uphill.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Carol thought this was a bird. The glove bird of Sussex. So we were supposed to be having hot dogs for lunch with peppers and onions, but we've forgotten to bring any oil, so we won't have much luck frying them, would we?
No.
So we're going to have our dinner first.
We'll have the chicken in homemade curry sauce
Yeah.
for lunch with rice, and then if we move on somewhere later, see if we can get some oil for
Okay.
hot dogs tonight.
Yep. Hiya.
Hello.
Morning, what's it say?
As you walk, keep an eye out for Red Barn with the distinctive red roof, a local landmark. It was built in the 1830s by Mary Davies Gilbert, Lady of the Manor, for local farm workers. Unfortunately, the lack of water and other harsh conditions soon drove these workers from their home, and it has remained unoccupied ever since.
A lonesome sheep with some rabbits on the right hand side enjoying the sunshine. The South Downs National Park is really worth a visit. It's spread over a really large area and so many beautiful walks to be had here.
This is a nice little sheltered spot for the animals if they need it. It's like it's been dug out for that purpose. It's horrible when there's a rope in it.
Yeah.
Don't really want to touch it. Mwah. I'm a bit fat with my bag on. Oh. I don't think I can. Oh, that's all right. If I turn sideways, it works. I was too fat to get through that gate with my rucksack on. It's a tragedy. First sighting of the van. At least it's still there. Yeah, they're going to be lambing any day now, I should imagine, these.
Okay.
And we're back. A little bit busier than it was when we came.
A little bit, yeah.
I sound like that when I get up in the morning. We're cooking up chicken curry for our lunch. It was supposed to be hot dogs, but we didn't have any oil. Nice to meet you, Dawn and Dave, and thanks for the offer to lend us some oil, and we'll take you up on that next time if it ever happens again.
Looks a bit like stodge.
Yeah.
It is a bit stodgy, but it tastes really good. There's a dog coming.
Uh-oh. Little sniff. Hello.
Hello.
Dinner.
Tastes right, doesn't it?
Delicious. You made a great curry sauce there. It's really spicy.
Spicy, yeah.
Got a kick to it.
Carol's just pointed out that if we didn't have a little kettle, we'd have to wash that pan up before we could have a cup of tea. It's the first time you sat in the sun then?
This year,
I think it is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
The midges are coming nearer.
I thought you said they like the shade.
Well, they do. I always was under the impression they didn't like flying in the sun, but they're definitely there, aren't they?
Yeah. Maybe it's the other way round and they like the sun.
No, I don't think so. It's this little dog that came past earlier on. Hiya.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hello, little one. Yeah, he's back.
He was after whatever you had.
We switched to the other side of the road. Those midges just kept coming closer and closer. It's important to remember you're on ramps when it comes time to go.
Okay, did you enjoy your day out?
I did. I enjoyed it very much. It's quite tiring though, because we're not
Yeah.
used to being out for so long during the day.
No.
But it's lovely. That walk this morning was really nice.
Yeah.
With amazing views. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Nice spot here.
Join us next time for more adventures in the Little Red Camper. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Until next time, stay safe.